Hello, everybody. It is I, Rugged Panda Man, and welcome back to another Rugged Panda Man video. Now, today, I know, is a different style type of video. Apologize for the horrible camera quality. I am just using my webcam. I've come to realize, like, I've been trying to use my 4K camera as a webcam, and it just ain't doing it. It ain't giving the full quality. And yes, this is all like buffery and whatever, but we're gonna hope for the best. Now, also, if the mic is off, I also apologize. This is my first time using OBS, and I was just trying to figure out everything because I don't know. I just wanted to start doing more like videos where I can just sit down and just kind of look at like certain like workout videos. Or what we're going to be doing today actually is going over a Coach Greg Doucette video, right? And it's going to be his newest one right here. It's how did Sam Sulek win the overall, right? And it's a 12-minute video, and I'm just kind of curious on what Coach Greg of all people has to say, right? I mean, Coach Greg, whether you like him or not, he is knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about, right? He has a past as much as he likes to talk about it. But he just wants to, make sure people acknowledge that, and they're like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. But before we get into this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. What are your thoughts about Sam Sulek winning the overall? And yeah, let's get right into it.
And so Sam Sulek not only takes home the win in his own individual class, he in fact takes the overall, securing his ifbb Pro card in one of the top.
Also, W Sam, by the way, for winning his IFBB Pro card. This is only his second bodybuilding competition, his second bodybuilding show, and he won first place in the first one, and he pretty much won everything in this one. So a W to Sam Sulek. His videos are enjoyable to watch. I just, he's got a great physique. Like him on his cut right here, that looks freaking phenomenal.
Toughest shows in the world. But did he deserve it, Sulek? If it's close, they're going to give it to him. That because of the politics, that he's so famous, that he perhaps was given a gift that he wasn't.
So I think he's going to start saying, right? I mean, he's probably going to further explain himself more, but I think he's going to be saying like how people think him competing is rigged just because, he's like Coach Greg just said, he's big on social media. He's got a big following. A lot of people look up to him. It can go on. But the key to bodybuilding shows is, like, from what I've heard, the bigger the back, the judges really look at that because it really helps, define a lot of things. And Sam Sulek has a pretty good back. You can't deny how great Sam Sulek looks. He really locked in. He cut down. I really think Jay Cutler really helped, inspired him.
Actually deserving of his pro card.
Honestly, guys, I'm feeling it's the guy in the middle, as much as I'd love to see Sam get his pro card here.
And so Kenny KO and others felt that the man in the middle, he deserved first place. And remember, oftentimes when judging, they put the best athletes.
The guy in the middle does look good, though. If I'm not mistaken, he got second. But, like, I don't know. Sure, the guy in the middle probably might have deserved first. I'm not saying he does entirely. Again, look at Sam Sulek. I'm not trying to like dick ride Sam Sulek or anything, but you have to give the kid credit. You have to take into consideration his age. There's a lot of things to consider when being in bodybuilding, competing in the bodybuilding shows, all the way down to what the judges, pick on, what they, score on. It's, I don't know. I don't see any way how it could be rigged or anything.
In the center, and that's who they are picking as the overall victor. But in an overall, when there's only 3 competitors, oftentimes they just let it be the way it is. And if it's really close, then they switch things up. They'll put one person in the center, take him out, put him onto the side. And so many people, they want to know, did Sam actually deserve it? And so I'm going to go through all of the poses and tell you who won which pose and why, and we will see.
I think this is also a good video, and I think that's cool that Greg is doing this, just because Greg used to judge, from what I'm aware. Like, again, he's talked about his past so much. It's like, brother, what, you know, I don't know. It's all jumbled at this point, but I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he did at a point of time used to judge in IFBB pro bodybuilding shows. So we are getting a professional point of view on how, you know, the scoring is done in the shows. So I guess this is a good insight.
Was Sam a deserving victor, or could it have gone to someone else? And so 3 gentlemen come to the center. The Class A is the shortest guys, followed by the medium height, as well as Sam finishing it off, being the tallest of the 3 competitors. Clearly, immediately you notice, Sam is by far the biggest. Let's pause it right here. Look at the difference in the size of the quads. And so when I saw this, in a matter of 3 seconds, I thought, Sam's got it. When I watch these poses, I don't think it's even close. Many people are saying no.
Yeah, Sam is now looking at it, you know, all of them together and everything. It is very clear to see that Sam is definitely the bigger out of the 3. Like Greg just pointed out, the quads. Sam's quads are phenomenal. They are massive. And obviously, yes, the other 2 are smaller in size, you know, but that doesn't mean, you know, they can be bigger. I don't know. Like, do better, you know?
No, it's close. The guy in the middle, he's so defined. He looks amazing. Not taking away from the fact that any of these guys, in fact, look amazing. It's simply a matter of this. A good big man is going to beat a good small man any day of the week. What did he say? The guy to the right has amazing quads. However, he's shorter and his upper body pales in comparison to Sam's. Now,
I mean, I will say the guy on the right does appear to be more shredded, per se. I feel like the guy on the right definitely has like a good tone to him, but yet again, like previously stated, Sam Sulek is just bigger.
he has perhaps better shape, perhaps a smaller waist, but he lacks the size. The man in the middle, very good detail in the leg, great frame, looks amazing.
I will say the guy in the middle, you can see the nice striations in the quads. You know, definitely a few more than Sam. I mean, Sam's got the little side striations over here. And then the guy in the middle also has like some pretty good abs. But also Sam guy has his that really good sucking thing that the bodybuilders do. Sam's chest is also more defined. Like I said, this guy's more like shredded, but like again, he's smaller. Like you could definitely see more of his rib cage right there. And then over here, you could just see like the side abs, the obsculisks thing. Like fucking shit, I can't talk. But you know, like once again, previously stated, Sam is just bigger, and there's definitely more things that pop off on Sam than the other two. Like, yes, you can't ignore those abs, but like Sam's just got more than the other guys.
But he's just not as big. Remember, classic physique is still rewarding size. It's not simply a matter of who looks the best. It's a matter of who has the most flow, who also has the most definition, as well as the symmetry. You can't omit the fact that they do in fact look for some size. And so in the first pose, which isn't technically a pose, standing relaxed, I'm giving it to Sam. Next, quarter turn. In the quarter turn, you can see Sam clearly has the most size. However, the man to the right, he does.
Also, I would like to point out something about Sam is even though this is his second show competing, throughout his like 2-3 how many years of making content on social media and doing the gym content and going through his journey, at usually the end of his gym videos and you know getting that pumping, he you know does like a pump reveal, he does posing, and so he also does know how to pose. And one of the things that catches the eye of a bodybuilding judge is somebody being able to pose.
Does seem to have, in comparison to Sam, being that he's shorter, better quads. But what about his upper body? It doesn't appear to be as lean as Sam. Sam has more obliques, he has more muscle, and so in this...
Yeah, I just pretty much stated that, you know, earlier, but Coach Greg is more of a professional, and so
pose, again, despite the fact that Sam could be twisting a little bit further, you could make him look better in this pose, I'm still giving it to Sam. And standing relaxed from the rear, the man to the right, amazing glute striations, development, hamstrings, everything. And in the center, I could say the exact same thing. These guys have amazing development. Sam, unfortunately, that's
yeah, I will say the guy on the right definitely has like more of a cut on his back side than Sam. Like you could definitely see the back of his quads, the glutes a lot more than Sam's, especially in the back too, which is there's more like striations from on the upper back. I know Sam, he's got those really good striations on his lower back, but again, Sam Sulek's got a wider back than the two, so the judges are going to see that, like Sam's got more built lats than the two.
is too big and it's covering up his glutes. Remember, the glutes are also a muscle, and so if you can't see it, how can you judge it? And I do believe that's hurting him slightly. If Sam had smaller trunks, it would make him look that much better on stage. But Sam's legs, the hamstrings, they do appear to be a little bit bigger. Perhaps he's
You could definitely see more like cuts and the striations at this angle, but it's still not bad. But I will still give this part to this guy here on the right.
not flexing them quite as well as the guy on the right. But overall, the legs, they're kind of close. But what about now the upper body? Notice the man to the right. He doesn't have the coveted X frame. I don't see an amazing V taper. He's lacking in the...
See, again, like I just stated, it always comes down to being more wide, having more. So, obviously, between these two, Sam is obviously going to win it, right?
lats department. And so despite the fact that he has an amazing lower half, it's not balanced, it's not symmetrical. If Bro on the right had the same upper body development to balance out his lower half, he perhaps would beat Sam Sulek. That would be amazing, but he doesn't. He's lacking. Now, in the center, we see an excellent V taper, a lot of muscularity in the back, details, conditioning. This is an excellent pose for what I would say a men's physique better. Board shorts. If you would put on some board shorts and say, stand there, this guy, he could actually win. Remember, this is not men's physique, it's men's classic physique, and they are still looking for a lot of size. Look at Sam. He has a bigger back, and although there isn't as much definition, the grooves, the bumps, the crevices, he still beats him in mass. In all fairness, let's give this pose to the guy in the center. I mean, he does display more definition in the back. He had excellent legs, and although he lacks some size, well...
I don't know. I want to fully give it this to the guy in the middle. Like, I understand what Greg's saying about the whole upper body thing, but, like, I mean, yeah, he's got a little bit of a V taper. I don't know. I do see what Greg's talking about, but, again, they both kind of contradict each other. You know, he's got a really good lower body, while he's got a better upper body, and then, Sam's just bigger. Oh, but he's also got, like, a few more striations, but, again, he's a little bit wider than this guy.
Let's give this pose to him. And again, a quarter turn. The man in the center, he just looks small to me. Now, in this particular quarter turn, he is displaying his obliques a little bit better than Sam Sulek. He doesn't have the same leg mass as Sam, and he doesn't have the same level of musculature in the arms as well as the shoulders. And so I still gotta give it to the Sam. Now, I'm sorry, but in this front double bicep, Sam is so much bigger than the man to the center. Sam has what appears to be a smaller waist, and look...
Sam is gonna be... Sam is obviously much bigger than both of them. Like, come on now. Is that even fair to say, Greg?
The size difference, not only in the upper body, but also in the legs. And yes, Bro has shredded quads. Same as the man on the right. Both of these guys exhibit a lot of definition in the quads, but look how much bigger Sam is. You can't overlook, you can't deny this. Remember, this is not classic physique light. I keep saying they should be adding another division, a division for smaller competitors, but this is the open class for men's classic physique. And so Sam could use some extra work in his posing. I think if he held his legs a little bit closer together and...
I feel... I'm not the biggest posing expert, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Sam is doing fine in his posing. And like Coach Greg said, there should be another division for smaller individuals, because having these two against somebody that's bigger, when in bodybuilding they really do look for size, and I mean having those cuts, the shreds, the striations, whatever, that's definitely a plus. But like overall they do look in size, and just having these two compete against Sam Sulek is just not fair whatsoever.
And pushed out throughout his knees, I think he could display his legs that much better. And so is falling back a little bit in this pose. He could be posing it better. And so he's not flexing the sartorius muscle in the legs, that long cord going up and down his legs. As the man to the right, he's displaying a much better job of this. And so Sam still can improve on this pose, but I'm still giving it to him. He's still that much bigger. And if it weren't just...
Yeah, I will say Sam did look a little bit like stiffer on that pose. I don't know, he kind of looked a little bit awkward doing it, but still not bad.
Sam, I in fact would give it to the guy on the right. In this pose, because of the way he's posing his legs, the look of his physique, I prefer the guy to the right. And remember, it's not...
I would actually give this to the guy in the middle. You cannot ignore those abs. And then with the abs, and He's a little bit wider. He's got those cuts right there. The thighs don't look too bad. I mean, yes, yet again, he's got more of the striations, but this really isn't side to side abs. This is the obsoletes. Dang, I keep butchering that word so badly. And then his abs, like they're there, but like I don't know. This to me, this is just more ribs. You know, he's definitely the smaller out of these two. So in this, I am gonna have to give it to the guy in the middle. Like I said, I'm not a professional. This is just my own opinion, whether you like it or not. You know, I generally don't care. But yeah. Though now looking at it, you still can't ignore Sam Sulek's abs. He's still got good abs, but you know, his thighs, his quads, they could be more cut. They could be more, you know, shredded. These two definitely have it better. And just overall, you know, like I said, I give it to the guy in the middle.
The man to the center wins a few other poses, but Sam wins the majority of the poses. He's the winner. And side chest. First thing I see is the man in the center, who many people are saying he should have won. He's getting third in this pose. To the right, look at the detail in the legs, the glutes, the side chest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you could definitely see. I like this pose a lot because it definitely shows, like, more, like, what's this
versus his lack of size in the center, lack of detail, while Sam shows that he's dominating this pose. He's got a lot more size, he has plenty of definition.
This is definitely a classic Sam pose. This is definitely a pose you see him doing a lot. I mean, yes, now looking at this angle, again, their bottom half is definitely more shredded, definitely in the glutes, as you could tell. And, I mean, yes, he's as stated so much in this video, Sam Sulek is just bigger. But Sam Sulek also has a phenomenal upper body.
And any pose to the side, because of Sam's tightness of the obliques and so on, he's going to exploit other people's weaknesses. And from the rear, before they even get into the pose, Sam shows everyone just how shreddy he is, revealing the coveted Christmas tree. Now, to the right, again, amazing hamstrings, great definition in the back, but lacking in the size. He doesn't have the size in the upper body to match his lower half. And in the center, great definition in the legs, glutes, back showing well, but doesn't have a lot of size. His back doesn't come out wide enough. And so although there's bumps into the center, it doesn't come out as a barn door wide back. Sam, as in every other pose, carries more size, and his legs do appear to have a lot of condition.
So I'm actually not going to finish this video. I think we have. Let's see what he's got to say at the end here.
So they're simply going through the pose down. This isn't.
Let's get more at the end.
And so, no surprise, Sam Sulek, your overall winner, doing the final pose, the front double bicep, earning his ifbb pro card. And so, when will we see Sam back on stage? I do believe it'll be when we see him with 10 pounds of added muscle. Hopefully, he'll be taking Turk Builder Max.
Okay, we're not going to finish the rest of this video because he's just going to try and promote his Turk, which I've considered trying. But anyways. So yeah, pretty much my thoughts are right. You know, the bigger the size, the more likeliness that you will be winning the majority of overall. Yes, there's a few things that Sam Sulek definitely needs to work on. You know, there's some posing that he could definitely fix up a little bit. And then there's, like I said, definitely some of the lower body, the quads, the glutes, definitely need a little bit more work. But overall, Sam Sulek is definitely on a good page, and it's definitely obvious to see why he has won his first 2 bodybuilding shows. But Greg's opinion is not bad at all. Again, this is coming from him. He is a professional, so this is a professional point of view. But I'm excited to see Sam compete some more, and I can't wait to see him with more muscle competing. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Bye.